1st, 2017. Sole Survivor, what a way to start the year for us.
That's right, BK. I'll tell you something right now. We are 21 days into 2017. And I'll tell you something, we are already making history here at the OSWA. With me being here, everybody hearing my voice, flying all the way from Beverly Hills to come entertain all these masses. And I'll tell you something, BK, it's a real blessing for me to be here, isn't it?
Well, Joe, let's just go ahead and skip all that. Let's just go right to the matches. The first one was the Generations Championship. Michael Manson versus Mac Mosley. Joe, what was interesting about that match was Mac Mosley was in a battle royal just before Soul Survivor to determine who was going to be the number one contender for the Generations Championship. He winds up winning, takes on Michael Manson, but unfortunately wasn't able to seal the deal. But Michael Manson did come out victorious, and it was a good match.
Interesting. I'll tell you what's interesting, PK, is the reason why Mac Mosley couldn't win was because he was already beaten down and battle-weary from the Battle Royal. You want interesting, let's get a fresh Mac Mosley in against Michael Manson and see who really is the better wrestler. That's what I find interesting.
It would be good to see him get another shot at it. Well, then, Joe, then we had our next match, which was Tower versus Adrian Phillips in a last man standing match. Now, Joe, I have to admit, I thought for sure Adrian Phillips was biting off more than he could chew.
Yeah, and he was, and he did, I think.
But ultimately, he won.
Yeah, with, like you say, an asterisk.
Joe, it's a last man standing match. There is no asterisk.
He was barely standing, BK. He was like hanging on to the ropes. To me, that's not standing.
But Joe, nevertheless, and notwithstanding, he was standing, and Tower was not. Good match, though. Both men fought well, but it was Adrian Phillips' night tonight.
Asterisk.
Well, then, Joe, then we had the beginning of the OSWA women's division.
PK, I'll tell you something, it was awesome. We had my girl. We had Jessica Lee taking on Aja Super Panino. Is that what it is?
Aja Super Pereira.
Pereira. Yeah, that's right. Well, I'll tell you something, PK. That was an incredible match. It was
a great match.
And I'll tell you something, what a great introduction to the women's division here at the OSWA. We saw history made tonight, and we saw my girl, Jessica Lee, get a victory. Yes, baby, I owe you
after she raked the eyes and then grabbed the tights of Aja, Joe. No doubt about that.
Oh, PK, let me tell you something right now. That's all spin, and I'll tell you something. Jessica Lee was by far just the more athletic. She was a better wrestler. You did it, my girl. I owe you big time. I know what you want. I know you want me to take out the dinner, and I will for your victory.
We'll see.
What? Wait, what?
Yeah, Joe. It was more like along the lines of, hey, will you stop following me? Hey,
what?
No, I don't want to give you my number.
What?
Hey, look, can't we, let's just be friends, I think was more of the conversation I
Oh,
heard.
PK, you don't know what you're talking about. That was just with me and somebody else.
Well, then, Joe, then we had a triple threat match for the tag team titles. We had the Book Club versus Sticks and Steel.
Sticks and Stones, yes.
Versus Fear Inc. Why don't you make fun of that one, Joe?
Fear Inc?
Yeah.
There's nothing to make fun of. The former Ultimate Champions.
Yeah, because of Z. Williams, who will just basically tear you in half.
Oh,
and Jackson
PK.
Carter, who would know more this and that and would stomp you in half.
Oh, no, PK, it's because I revere them because they are former Ultimate Champions. And yes, they're a great tag team, and that's just plain and simple.
Well, I'll tell you
Sticks and Stones, on the other hand, that's a joke. And they don't break my bones.
They might, though, if you keep making fun of them.
Oh,
well, Joe, I'll tell you something. It was a great match. I really enjoyed calling it, but what was interesting was in the final part of the match, James Boulevard winds up hitting a cul-de-sac on Jackson Carter. And then at the same time, the Monster Z, who was also in the ring at the time, couldn't quite get to his partner. And then James Boulevard drags Tim Miller on top of Jackson Carter, who ultimately gets the win.
PK, once again, the Book Club showing why they are the greatest tag team in this division. Because I'll tell you something, PK, they know wrestling better than anybody else in the locker room. And I'll tell you something, they are the greatest tag team I've ever seen in a long time, PK. And I'll tell you something, Tim Miller, one of the greatest up-and-coming wrestlers.
Joe, hey, I was impressed. They were able to hold on to the titles again. Well, then, Joe, then we had an Ultimate Championship match. We had Curtis Coleman versus Bobby Popham for the Ultimate Championship.
That's right, PK, and I'll tell you something. What an amazing match. You know why? Because Bobby Popham, he Pearl Harbored Curtis Coleman from behind, attacked him from behind, cheated in every way whatsoever, and still Curtis Coleman won. He had the biggest cheering section. Curtis Coleman, everybody was cheering for him. Here comes Bobby out with his ridiculous song, Make Your Hands Clap. whatever. I'll tell you something, PK. That was the lamest song. He deserved to lose just because of that.
Well, Joe, I mean, Curtis Coleman did take some scissors, exposed the turnbuckle. Bobby Popham's head went into that turnbuckle at one point.
Yep.
And Curtis Coleman did hit the second Stay Fresh.
That's right.
And then was able to close the deal after the exposed turnbuckle and the second Stay Fresh.
Retaining the Ultimate Championship.
Retaining or retaining?
Retaining.
Okay, just
PK.
making sure. Just making sure.
I said retaining.
Not like retaining.
Oh, you need to get some hearing aids then. Let me tell you something, PK. He is now, pretty soon, starting tomorrow, he'll be the longest reigning Ultimate Champion in OSWA history. A member of CTMD presents the Super Bad Boys Club Talent Pool. Talent Pool will be the longest reigning Ultimate Champion in OSWA history after Monster Z, who, by the way, lost his championship to Taco Grande.
Well, Joe, it was very interesting because, Joe, we looked back at some of our Ultimate Champions, right?
Yeah.
I mean, look, we had, the Monster Z, like you said.
Yeah, the Monster Z.
Who was once the longest reigning Ultimate Champion.
He did all right.
Then we had Chad Silva, who was one. Jake Hughes was one.
Absolutely, man. The Velvet Steamroller, the object of every girl's desire.
And then, Joe, we've also had some interesting ones, like Alpha McFly was one of them.
Alpha McFly.
What?
You know Alpha McFly, the delusional wannabe green-haired time traveler.
Yeah, what can I do for you?
We're talking about Alpha McFly and not Bobby Popham.
Yeah, we just talked about your match.
Yeah, you're a little late, buddy.
What?
Maybe have a little head injury.
What's going on?
Nothing. We're talking about Alpha McFly, that idiot who thinks he's from the year 20-something.
2069, Jim.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, but
Yeah?
do you need something from Alpha McFly?
Well, if we do, we'll let you know so you can tell him.
I think you may have bumped his head a little hard there, Joe.
I'll be right back.
Okay. Well, then, Joe, of course, the match.
Your boss, not mine.
Our boss signs your paycheck.
But whatever.
Well, then, Joe, then we had the match that this night is about, and that is the Soul Survivor match.
DK, I'll tell you something. What an amazing match. I tell you,
What an amazing ending.
Oh, man, I tell you something. You know what? That's one of the hardest fought matches. And you know what? I got to say, Jake Hughes, what happened was there was a fluke that had happened tonight where CTMD, we had a slight implosion, and it cost us a victory.
Hey, Joe, I saw the worry on your face, like you were actually going to be losing some of your best friends.
No, PK, best friends are forever. What are you, BFF? Come on, man. We're like,
Wow.
That's
My
what-
daughters are going to think you're so hip now, Joe.
I'm very hip.
Yeah.
Yeah, they worship me, like all the other women and men out there.
That's funny because they're only 11 and 5, but yes, you're right. Yeah.
Oh, PK, ages.
Hey, Joe,
Yeah.
are you and your BFS going to LOL and roll on the floor laughing and stuff like that as well?
I have no idea what you mean, but we're going to R&R, and that means rock and roll. We're going to
It's not rest and relaxation?
Oh, stop it, PK. We're the real men here.
Well, Joe, it started out with 10 men, and what's interesting was Wasabi was the first one eliminated by the returning Kit Bryson in less than 1 minute.
What?
Wasabi was...
Wasabi. You know that guy who walks around with those little red kids?
The ninja, Wasabi.
And then, yeah.
Yeah, he has that music. And he
like,
comes in.
that guy.
Yeah, wow, you
And
sound just like him.
And he jumps in and he flips and flops around, and sometimes he'll bring these like little red things with him to help him like win, like cheat.
Wasabi. That's a cool name.
Wasabi, yeah.
He definitely got his head bashed in pretty hard during that match, apparently.
He's kind of an idiot. Anyways.
So, he was eliminated first by the returning Kit Bryson, who was our mysterious 10th man to come into the ring.
Oh, boy, I tell you, the return of the giant. I know.
Well, then, Joe, then it came down basically CTMD, both members, and then Jake Hughes and Marcus Adams. And, Joe, ultimately, Marcus Adams eliminated both members of CTMD and Jake Hughes.
Oh, whoa.
And got the victory.
We beat ourselves tonight, PK. There's no way that one man can defeat 3 men.
Well, Joe, remember at a recent recap, this man right here, congratulations on the win, said that basically this is the make it or break it moment for him, and he brought it. Congratulations again.
Thank you, PK.
I will hand it to you. You did a great job tonight.
It wasn't a fluke. Like, I believe you said it was a fluke earlier.
Oh, come on, man. Do you think about 3 guys? And
Yeah.
we had an implosion. But don't worry, we're gonna.
Well, yeah, you're gonna have an implosion when all your egos stack together.
Well, we're very successful men. Of course, egos are gonna clash.
That's why we come up here in a minivan sometimes, so his ego can take up the back 4 spaces.
Oh, stop it,
Okay,
PK! You
yes.
don't know what you're talking about.
Because the minivan's got more gas capability.
Exactly,
So all that hot
exactly.
air just goes straight to there, right?
Oh, so now you guys are ganging up on me. Is that what it is? Is that,
Well,
is
yeah,
that-
I mean, hey, 3-1, right? 2-1 right now.
yeah, that's right. That's not really fair.
It's his
Oh,
ego.
it's not really
It's not a
fair.
handicap match because Joe's got his ego.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
a
well,
fair
you
match.
guys stop. I'm a very humble man. I'm very proud of my humility.
Well, Joe, let's get back to the matter at hand here. So,
Talk about being
at
humble.
Heroes versus Villains, you're going to take on whoever's the Ultimate Champion at that time.
Honestly, I'm hoping it's Curtis Coleman. Think about it. Okay, just think about this for 1 second. Joe, keep it all together.
I can
Yeah, for 1
think.
second.
Don't worry.
All right, I'm gonna get over here just in case you lose track of what's going on.
Oh boy.
I'll draw a map for you if you want me to. You sure? You're gonna be all right? You'll be able to keep up? Okay.
Right. Yeah.
My first match here in OSWA, almost 2 years ago, was against Curtis Coleman. I put Curtis Coleman in the hospital. I'm not like proud of that or anything, but it happened. I almost cost him his career.
Something about a hospital. Where's a hospital at?
Couple
Right,
miles
Haversham
down.
General
Go
is probably
outside,
the
turn on
best.
the left, and
Sorry, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
Oh, you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. You sure? Yeah.
it's body. Make your hands clap.
He must have really hit his head hard.
Yeah.
Anyway,
You can make your hands
yeah.
clap.
So my first match here was against Curtis Coleman. I almost cost Curtis Coleman his career. How fitting that he almost cost me mine. Because you think that Jake Hughes is the one pulling all the strings around here? It's Curtis Coleman. Everybody knows it. There's a divided crowd out there of people who cheer Curtis Coleman.
Yeah.
Those are your fans too, Joe, by the way.
That's right, man.
There was a lot of 4 people.
He's
today,
pulling
right?
their strings. They don't know the real Curtis Coleman. I do. I've been to his realm of reality. He likes to kind of bend the wills, if you will. All right. But it doesn't matter. I'm hoping that he's going to be the Ultimate Champion in 6 weeks' time. 8 weeks? 6 weeks?
Yeah, it's about 8 weeks, yeah.
Somewhere around there. Heroes versus villains. I'm going. He's the last roadblock that I have to the Ultimate Championship. And guess what? That's going to be my crowning achievement.
Speaking of that, Joe, it was the crowning achievement, his finishing maneuver that he hit. That got him the victory here tonight at Soul Survivor.
Tonight.
Folks, our next show is going to be February 4th.
Yes.
Joe's birthday!
That's right. February 4th.
February 4th is going to be his birthday. Come out here and celebrate with us, and as well, it'll be a great show. Doors open at 6. Bell rings at 7. And folks, we'll see you in 2 weeks. And we're going to see how all this stuff starts winding up for Heroes versus Villains.
Hey, anybody seen Alex Decker? No?